Denise, more is coming to light about the shooter, 67-year-old Tony Polito, after police raided his Henderson apartment. Sheriff McMahill says the shooter had financial troubles and had been turned down for a job. Ryan Mathey spoke to people who knew Polito. He continues our team coverage live outside Beam Hall on UNLV's campus, where police say the shooting began.
Yeah, Brian, as Denise just said earlier, operations here have gone dark, at least until early next week. Obviously, the investigation is part of that, but also just the stark reminder of the terror students and faculty all faced yesterday. The investigation is still ongoing behind me here. Like we showed you earlier, this is the area police showed us where the shootout happened. That white agent on the floor, we believe, is some kind of bleaching agent to clean up everything. Now, while this all reportedly began due to a job restriction, well, that struggle to find work, it goes beyond this campus.
I'm sorry I'm unable to take your call at the moment. Please leave your message after the tone.
The voicemail of Tony Polito plays dauntingly. The 67-year-old identified as the person who killed 3 people and injured a 4th Wednesday. This is his face, which we found on his website, where his resume and list of educational achievements are listed. An MBA from Duke University, PhD from the University of Georgia. His eventual career teaching business expands nationally. East Carolina University, University of Georgia, University of Northern Iowa, most recently Roseman University in Henderson. That's where a spokesperson says his part-time contract expired in June 2022 due to the discontinuation of the program he taught. This is where police served a search warrant Wednesday, the Henderson apartment he lived in.
I never imagined him doing something like that.
Around the corner from where Anthony Reyes says Polito got a monthly haircut.
We had some issues with trying to get a job as a professor. He was doing the online teaching gigs here and there.
And while the barber remembers Polito for his, quote, chipper attitude, he says talks in these chairs turned increasingly doubtful.
He's applied for this job and, they told him no. He mentioned something about his credentials and some of the places he'd applied for. We couldn't pay you what you're worth.
Now, he adds Polito was very talkative, but labeled him socially awkward. Also on Polito's website, several writings of his, some of which theorize, quote, what really happened to Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. There's also a thesis on his website where he took credit for discovering and identifying the Zodiac killer. For now, reporting live at UNLV, Ryan Mathey, 8 News Now.
Ryan, thanks. Now, Polito's LinkedIn page was taken down earlier this morning. Beforehand, he wrote, quote, the greatest gifts and takeaways I possess from my many years within higher education are the many kind and positive comments students made regarding my instruction and disposition toward them.